engineering through the 2+2 Deacon Pathway program. This is my project called CodeCompass, which is an interactive learning tool designed to help beginners understand key programming concepts in a simple and visual way. So I built it in C++ using the SplashKit library, which help us to create graphical applications instead of just console-based programs. The program focuses on five core concepts of programming. So basically, the user can understand these concepts with the help of quizzes and make the session interactive. So the program focuses on those concepts which are variables, if statements, loops, arrays, and functions. So each topic has a description, a status indicator, and a short quiz to test the understanding. Now let's kind of understand what I have written in the code. So these are the structs that I created. So to store data efficiently, I had created two main structures, which is struct topic. This stores the topic name, description, and status. Then the second struct is quiz question, which stores the question, options, and the correct option and the answer that the user gave. And it will later on check if the answer given by the user is correct or not. Okay. So then I created an array of these structs, a 1D array for topics and a 2D array for quizzes, as we can see. So this is the 2D array for quizzes and this is the 1D array for topics. So where each row corresponds to a topic and contains multiple questions. So basically this design allows the program to scale easily, and we can also add new questions without changing the program logic. So basically it is easily updatable, that's why it is like kind of very nice. Then we have helper utility functions. So what are basically helper utility functions are the supporting functions that we create that perform small tasks that our program needs so that we don't have to repeat the same code again and again, and the main logic becomes cleaner and readable. So basically the the helper functions that I created are color and string. So this then I use draw rectangle button, which draws a clickable button with text, border, and color so that I don't have to repeat the drawing code everywhere. Draw progress is draws the progress bar for topics, showing how many topics are completed. Using these helps functions make my code modular and easy to understand. I can change the design or add new features without rewriting major parts of the program. Then we have user interface design, which is this. Yeah. So the program interface is colorful, clean, and user friendly, and it has a purple header with the program name. This is the purple header with the program name, and also each topic screen displays the topic name and description, a status box showing whether the user has marked it as understood or needs revision. Then a progress bar to track learning buttons for navigation and actions like next, previous, quiz, summary, understood, and needs revision. So all the buttons are interactive and clearly labeled. Keyboard keys are used to navigate throughout the program, which is like the left key, right key. U is for understood, R is for revision, Q is for quiz, and S is for summary. Then the summary screen lists all the topics with the status in their color, giving the user a quick overview of their progress, like how much have they done and all of that stuff. Then there is a quiz system where each topic has a quiz with multiple choice questions. Here's the quiz system in which each topic has the quiz with multiple systems. I used a 2D array of quiz questions to store the questions of the quiz, options, and their correct answers. So when the quiz runs, the screen clears and displays current questions and all the options. So the user answers by pressing A, B, C, or D, and the result is displayed at the end of the quiz. Less than half means needs revision. Revisit the topic. So it is basically labeling the understood part as green and the needs revision part as red. So the main loop of the program handles navigation between topics and marks the topic as understood or needs revision. It opens the summary screen or quiz when the corresponding key is pressed, and the design ensures smooth interaction. So the program will keep running until the user closes the window. And I also added a small delay in the loop to make the interface responsive without using too much CPU, right? So then we have design philosophy. That what was my design philosophy, I can tell. So the goal of the project was to create a program that is modular, which is this using helper functions for repeated tasks, scalable, easily add more topics or quizzes, interactive and visually appealing, which is the most important part. Otherwise, like, we would be bored of this program and we would feel sleepy while studying. So this major focus was to make it interactive and visually appealing, and I focused on keeping the code readable and structured. For example, separating UI drawing functions, helper functions, and data structures, making it easy to maintain and extend. Then, if I further improve the program, I could add a dark mode for better preference and include animations or sounds for modern feel. So, these are all the features that can be added on later. So now let's try to run this code and let's see what it looks like actually. So first of all, I explained it and now we are running it. So for running, we'll open a new terminal and use this command skmclang plus program.cpp slash o output slash minus o output. So this is basically for compilation. Okay, so we can see that our command is, our code is compiled. Dot slash output. Now this will open a new screen. This, as we can see, this is a header which is pink in color, and then we have purple in color. Topic variables, store variables as members or text. So this is the progress 1 on 5, and we can see that the status is not set right now. Okay, so now let's see if we want to move to the quiz, we can press Q, and here a quiz will be opened on full screen. And in order to answer it, we just need to press the keys for options. So, like, what does a variable do? It basically stores variables. So, I'll press A. Then, which symbol assigns a variable in C++? So, basically, this is very simple. B assigns the variable in C++. Then, which type stores whole numbers? Whole numbers basically int store करता है. So basically the score is 3 on 3, and we can, based on the quiz, we can mark our status like understood or needs revision. So basically, I got 3 on 3, so I can type it as understood, right? Then we move to if statements. We can see that the progress bar is also increasing, and we can now test summary. This basically gives us the summary of how much program we have done and what are we doing. Okay, now in order to go back, I'll press B. Then I'll mark this as needs revision. So basically it turns red. And left is for previous, right is for next. Like this. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And you can also follow me on my LinkedIn. I'll give you the LinkedIn in my description, I guess. Thank you so much.